What's going on, my dudes? Onestep here today with the ultimate beginner's guide to Hawkeye in Marvel Rivals. Today I'll be giving you some tips and tricks on how to play Hawkeye, some best strategies to be aware of, and of course some fun team comps that you can use today. Subscribe here for more Marvel Rivals content, and let's talk about Hawkeye, the DPS character that just has it all, man. He's got great mobility, infinite ammo with no reloading, different projectiles if needed, melee attacks. What does Hawkeye not have, you know? I'm not here to waste your time. I'm here to make it simple and easy for you. Let me blast through his abilities, his passives, his moves, and I'll even show it off in a match so you can see what I'm talking about. He is, of course, the bow and arrow character. Like, if you land your headshots, you are one-shotting these people. So because we're using the bow and arrow most often, the first thing you gotta know is his passive ability. We can do damage, yes, but you do more damage if you aim and focus. Focus means, like, literally focus upon your opponent. See that little bar right there, right beneath our cursor? Once that's at 100, because you're focusing, you'll do more damage. So you want to aim down, let that bar get to 100, then release. You don't want to just be like flicking your arrows for no reason. Like, you can still do some good stuff with that, yes, but it's better if you aim down and focus, then let it go. Look how far away we are from our opponent by the time that focus starts to really lock on. So here we are, no focus yet, and then right about, yep, about here. This is give or take, I'm guessing 60, 70 meters. We're locked in, we're focused, right 100, and we're landing those headshots. So that's the first thing you want to know with Hawkeye. Aim and focus. Aim and focus. We, of course, have the piercing arrow, which you're going to use a lot more often to single out those opponents. But you can switch to your explosive arrows, and this is really good when you have, like, you know, a group of people or someone trying to get in your face and get in close. You don't have time to, like, aim down your sights with your bow and arrow. Just throw out these explosive arrows and you'll do a good range of damage. They do need to charge and reload. You can't really spam them forever, but they are really good. So right here, we're out of ammo, right? They'll recharge and then we're good to go with those explosives again. Then we can just, like, shoot at our feet if you need to in a pinch. Then switch back to your piercing arrow and go for it. If you don't want to use the explosive arrows or you can't switch fast enough, you can use slash to get your opponents off of you. This is a great melee hit, and of course pushes the opponent up and away. So as we push them away, we can then, like, shoot with our arrow. So you basically want to, like, push them off of you and then aim down your sights for the arrow, because now they're far away enough that you can aim. You can aim right here, sure, but the moment they move, you gotta, like, try and keep up. I would have hit them away first, then aim down. They're ready to rock and roll. A lot easier to hit your shots that way. So if you get bum rush and slash that, and then aim down your sights. We have our piercing arrows, we have our explosive arrows, we have our hypersonic arrows too. This is a kind of a wind double hitting arrow move we have. Doesn't do, like, insane damage, but the main focus about that arrow is it slows down moving opponents, so they'll be slower, allowing you to hit your shots a lot easier. But if an opponent is flying like Iron Man or Doctor Strange, it'll actually knock down those flying opponents. So if you see a flying Iron Man, just hit it with a hypersonic arrow and they're forced to be knocked down, and that's awesome. So we got great melee attacks, we got 3 different kinds of arrows, and we got mobility with our double jump. A DPS with all of that is just insane. Like, normal DPS characters can't get up on that ledge, but Hawkeye sure can. So not only do we have our special move, the Crescent Slash, we also have our standard melee attack, the Ronin Slash, like this. That's not bad, right? So if your Crescent Slash is, like, on cooldown, you can use Ronin Slash as your standard melee attack. But the best part about it is if you time it right, it'll actually deflect projectiles, like this. So we can deflect projectiles. We have our own projectiles, 3 different kinds of them. We can shoot down flying opponents. We got awesome mobility, and we're not even done yet. Hawkeye's ultimate is one of my favorites. Using his ultimate creates after images of the opponents, allowing you to hit those after images of sorts, and the opponent will still take the damage. So to showcase that, we'll use our ultimate here, and those are the after images of our opponent. If we shoot those, our opponent still takes the damage. Like, this basically makes it so you have multiple targets for one opponent, allowing you just to hit him no matter what. Now, as we go into the best team up, speaking of his ultimate, my first team up choice is Black Widow. Now, the reason why is because when we use our ultimate ability, Black Widow also sees those after images. So being able to share an ultimate like that is just huge. Though Black Widow does not have a bow and arrow, she's also just picking off those opponents one bullet at a time. And having more targets to hit is just awesome. So firstly, I would go with Black Widow, but who else do you want to play with? Though I love playing with Black Widow, the only problem is if you two are the only DPS on the team, you're both kind of these one-shot characters, and though that can do good damage, if you're not consistent enough, it's not gonna be great. So you might want to play with characters that have better and faster damage output, allowing you to stay behind the lines while they're charging the front lines. DPS characters like Winter Soldier, the Punisher is also a great option. Magic, who is definitely getting up close and personal. They do all the up close damage and take all the heat for you up close while you're standing back and just picking off those low health enemies. Same goes for tanks tanks though. While they're really focused on Venom being in their face, you're kind of on a high ledge or a balcony or whatever, just picking them off. So I love playing with tanks like Venom, Captain America, or you can stay behind tanks like Magneto while they're blocking all the projectiles for you, keeping you alive. They're the focus, they're taking the heat, and you're behind them throwing out those headshot arrows. Why not take more damage with support characters like Mantis, who can make your shots even more damaging? There's just a lot of good team-up options with Hawkeye. These are just a few of my favorites. What are yours? Let me know down below. Okay, now that we know how to play Hawkeye, let's go put in a match and really get that hands-on learning experience. Have you subscribed yet? I hope so. Let's stay behind the lines. Oh, look at that. Flying iron. He's dead.
Yeah, I earned that one.
Oh my gosh, that was great, dude. Is that a Hawkeye in the background I see there? I think it is. Another thing with Hawkeye, yeah, you can just take care of that equipment as needed. This boost banner is done. Explosive arrows, just get that area of effect damage. The Iron Man's gonna be bottom sub. Oh my gosh, we're just king of the Iron Man. He is pissed, bro. Let's switch balconies with our double jump. Perfect. Explosives just for the area of effect damage. We're gonna need that. Can we get him out of the sky with our there he is. See how he got knocked down? That's perfect.
Yeah,
and he's dead. The Iron Man is getting nothing in because of us today. Let's double jump up there. Oh my gosh, that is a great mobility tool. I love that.
This is real fire pop.
The Iron Man out of the sky again. Oh, perfect. The Iron Man is not having a good day. We're going to use our ult to see all of the after images and see what kind of KOs we can get with this. Oh, see that? Perfect. That Scarlet Witch is out of here. Oh, so is this Thor, baby. I'm sorry, Jeff. I'm sorry, Jeff. Man, Hawkeye is like the king of just picking off those opponents. What do you guys think of Hawkeye in Marvel Rivals? Do you like him? Do you hate him? Is he your main? Let me know your thoughts down below. Subscribe here for more content. Take it one step at a time and go ahead and click into these videos next for more Marvel Rivals news, guides, reactions, and more.